Across the world's diminishing forests, a tragedy unfolds daily. Young primates, innocent and vulnerable, are left orphaned, often victims of poaching, illegal pet trade, or relentless habitat destruction. Stripped of their mother's protection and vital early lessons, these infants face certain death without human intervention. This stark reality drives the mission of wildlife rehabilitation centers, to intercept this cycle of loss and offer a lifeline. But saving these complex creatures isn't a simple task, it demands a multi-year commitment, a journey from profound trauma back to the heart of the wild. The journey begins with a distress call and a rapid rescue. Often, these infants are discovered alone, clinging to a deceased mother or confiscated from illegal traders. The initial moments are critical, ensuring the primate's immediate safety, providing warmth, and assessing any visible injuries or trauma. Rescuers, often veterinarians or trained specialists, approach with extreme care, understanding that stress can be as deadly as physical wounds. This first contact marks the beginning of a profound transformation, setting the stage for months, sometimes years, of intensive care and rehabilitation. Upon arrival at a rehabilitation center, every new primate enters a strict quarantine period, typically lasting 30 to 90 days. This is crucial not only for their physical recovery but also to prevent the spread of diseases to other animals. Comprehensive veterinary checks are performed, including blood tests, parasite screenings, and vaccinations. During this isolation, caregivers provide constant nourishment and round-the-clock observation. This phase is about stabilization, building trust, and ensuring the young primate is healthy enough to begin the next, more complex stages of its journey. Once medically stable, the focus shifts to behavioral assessment. Caregivers meticulously observe the primate's natural instincts, temperament, and social tendencies. Does it show fear of humans? Does it try to climb? How does it react to new stimuli? These early observations are vital. Primates are intelligent and sensitive, understanding their individual personalities helps tailor a rehabilitation plan. This includes assessing for trauma-induced behaviors, and gradually introducing environmental enrichment to stimulate natural curiosity and problem-solving skills, laying groundwork for future independence. A critical component of early rehabilitation is providing surrogate nurturing. For many primates, particularly the great apes, the first few years of life are spent in constant physical contact with their mothers, learning everything from foraging to social cues. Rehabilitation centers try to replicate this by having human caregivers act as surrogate mothers. They carry, comfort, and feed the infants, teaching them essential behaviors that would normally be absorbed from a primate mother. This intense, hands-on care is eventually phased out as the primate matures and transitions towards peer group interaction. The goal of human-led surrogate care is temporary. The ultimate objective is to integrate orphaned primates with others of their own species. This social group formation is painstakingly slow and deliberate. Primates are highly social animals, and successful reintroduction depends on their ability to navigate complex social hierarchies. Young primates are gradually introduced to age-appropriate peers, starting with short, supervised interactions. The aim is for them to form bonds, learn appropriate primate communication, and practice social grooming, play, and conflict resolution, without human interference. As social bonds strengthen, training shifts to developing essential wild skills. This includes foraging for natural foods, identifying edible plants, and distinguishing them from toxic ones. Caregivers hide food, encouraging the primates to search and use their natural instincts. They learn to climb trees efficiently, recognize predators, and navigate complex forest environments. This phase often takes place in larger, semi-natural enclosures that mimic their natural habitat, allowing for independent exploration and skill development with minimal human presence, fostering self-reliance. The transition from an enclosure to the vastness of the forest is gradual and carefully managed. Forest acclimation training involves moving the social group to progressively larger, more naturalistic enclosures within the actual forest, often for several months or even years. These soft-release sites allow primates to experience the changing weather, natural sounds, and complex canopy structures of their future home while still receiving supplementary food and medical monitoring. It's a critical bridge, allowing them to adapt at their own pace and build confidence in a wild setting. Before the final release, a rigorous pre-release assessment is conducted. Every aspect of the primate group's behavior and health is evaluated. Are they cohesive? Can they find food independently? Do they avoid humans? Are they fit and healthy? This extensive assessment ensures the primates have the best possible chance of survival. Releasing animals that are not fully prepared can lead to failure, wasting years of effort and potentially putting the animals at greater risk. Only when all criteria are met does the team give the final approval for reintroduction. The day of release is the culmination of years of tireless work, a moment charged with both excitement and apprehension. The primates, now strong, healthy, and equipped with the skills they need, step out of their acclimation enclosure and into the wild. Often, this involves opening a gate, allowing them to venture into the forest on their own terms. It's a quiet, profound moment as the team watches, hoping their efforts have been enough. This isn't just releasing animals, it's restoring a piece of the wild, allowing these individuals to reclaim their rightful place in the ecosystem. Releasing primates is not the end of the story, it's the beginning of a crucial long-term monitoring phase. For weeks, months, or even years, the team tracks the released group using technologies like GPS collars and camera traps. Field teams conduct daily observations, maintaining a respectful distance to ensure minimal human interaction. The goal is to verify that the primates are thriving, integrating into the local ecosystem, finding food, avoiding predators, and forming new social connections. This monitoring is vital for evaluating the success of the program and refining future rehabilitation strategies. Even with meticulous preparation, challenges in the wild are inevitable. Released primates must contend with established wild populations, potential competition for resources, and the ever-present threat of human encroachment or poaching. Some may struggle to integrate, while others might encounter new predators they were not exposed to in their enclosures. The monitoring teams must be ready to intervene if a primate is in distress or failing to adapt, though intervention is a last resort to encourage independence. It's a delicate balance between support and allowing nature to take its course. The ultimate measure of success for any rehabilitation center is not just the number of animals released, but their long-term survival and reproduction in the wild. A female primate born in a center, released, and then giving birth to her own healthy offspring in the forest, represents the pinnacle of achievement. These centers are not merely saving individual lives, they are contributing to the genetic diversity and resilience of endangered primate populations, offering a glimmer of hope in the face of ongoing environmental crises. Every successful reintroduction is a small victory for conservation. Behind every success story are the dedicated individuals who commit their lives to this arduous work. Caregivers, veterinarians, researchers, and field staff often form deep bonds with the primates they rescue, only to release them back into the wild. This demands immense emotional strength and a profound belief in the intrinsic value of every life. Their compassion and scientific rigor are the bedrock of these rehabilitation programs, transforming individual acts of rescue into powerful contributions to global biodiversity conservation. The journey of an orphaned primate, from the brink of death to a thriving life in the wild, is a testament to resilience and hope. It's a narrative that underscores the interconnectedness of all life and our responsibility to protect it. As human impact on the natural world continues to expand, the role of wildlife rehabilitation centers becomes ever more critical. They are not just sanctuaries, they are training grounds, hospitals, and ultimately, gateways back to freedom, ensuring that future generations can witness the wonder of primates in their natural habitats. The work of wildlife rehabilitation centers is ongoing and resource-intensive. Each primate's multi-year journey costs thousands of dollars, covering everything from veterinary care and specialized diets to extensive monitoring equipment and dedicated staff. By supporting these organizations, whether through donations, volunteering, or simply raising awareness, you become a vital part of this incredible process. You contribute directly to saving lives, restoring ecosystems, and securing a future where orphaned primates can once again swing freely through the forest canopy, a living symbol of hope for the wild.